And I'm here playing another Crab's Treasure. I originally did a part 1 for this, but then I wound up messing up and losing a bunch of shit, so I decided to restart. Gotta make sure I'm live. Let me make sure I'm live. Thank you for watching, I appreciate you. I'm just waiting for my friend to join and then I'll hop into this. Yeah. Another Steph's Tyrone.
What word comes to mind when you think of the earth? For some, that word might be beautiful. Others might say the world is hateful or evil or unstable or full of shit. But above all else, the word that best describes our world is resilient. Against the odds, time and
I really love the
time
humor in this
again,
game.
creatures adapt to make the most of their given environment. Some learn to feed on others, stealing their vitality for their own. Some become scavengers, living off what strangers leave behind. And others still as we will soon see. Would prefer to be simply left alone.
Go away! No one's home!
Sir, please open up.
Oh, you're not a bird.
Sir, are you the owner of this residence?
You mean my shell? Yeah, it's mine. Do you like it?
I represent the Royal Duchy of Slacktide, which has recently annexed the territory surrounding and including this tide pool. I'm here to inform you that you have outstanding taxes that date back in upwards of 10 tides. If you are presently unable to pay this balance, the Duchy will claim you home until you...
Hold on, I've got some questions. First of all, what's a duchy? Also, taxes.
Okay, so basically, the Duchess of Slacktide owns this whole area now. And she puts a lot of effort into keeping it safe. So, everyone who benefits from that has to abide by her rules and pay up once per tide.
There's still plenty of birds here. I don't know if it's really safe.
Look, kid, I don't have time to argue political nuances here. I've got a lot of tax evaders to get to. You gotta pay up right now, or I'm gonna have to repo your property. Got it?
Okay, I think I've got a hard kelp or two around here somewhere.
What the shell is this? I hope you're joking. No one uses those dumb things as money anymore. Yeah. Well, actually, this game can be surprisingly dark and nihilist. Like, this entire game is about how these fish have been changed and adapted to all the waste that we leave in the ocean. So they will... There's parts that are really fucking dark. That's based on real shit. So it's almost kind of like a dark comedy. And I kind of like it. The ocean's moved to the trash standard now. Trash, you got it? Like, instead of using souls to level up, you use microplastics. Trash, like, no pearls either, no shiny pirate coins. That's right, none of that crap. So you better find some bread clips or some sauce packets back there. I'm losing my darn patience. Look, if you just give me a couple more tides. Alright, I've heard enough. Say goodbye to your shell, idiot.
No.
Oh, crab. Some people have made the joke that this is really a Shoals-like. This game is also, it is definitely a Souls-like, but it's also equal parts of platformer, as you'll see. Actually, I'm gonna switch the frame rate to 60. There we go. You can't do this to me, man. How am I supposed to stay safe from all the birds and stuff around here? Also, this game is made on a really tiny budget and like 11 people, so not my problem. You want your show back, you better go get a job and pay up. I heard there was hiring the Reef. The Reef? Isn't it super busy there? I don't want to talk to people. Again, really not my problem. I don't care where you get the trash from, but I'm keeping this until you do. See you later. I'm trying it. There we go. And it's not underwater in the sense that, you know, you swim. There's no actual swimming. It's just treated like a platformer. Which makes sense, because crabs like him don't really swim. They walk around the bottom. Because if this had been like a strictly swimming thing, I would have been like, fuck this. Pretty good. A mixture of Souls-like, but not quite. It's hard to explain, but it takes elements from Souls-like, but you have one fixed weapon and then you get a bunch of different stuff. It's not quite. You have one major weapon, then you have skill trees, then you have different shells you could get. You'll see. It's inspired by it, but it's not quite. Like I said, this is equal parts platformer. So you just have the one weapon, the one main weapon, the fork. There's no classes or anything like that. You have only a couple stats you put points into. These are basically the beacons, which once again is cool. See, there's only 4 stats. So it's really simple. There's no armor. You get shells, and each shell has different abilities, but it's a temporary thing. I don't know. I think maybe not. I have to Google it. It's a very... You gotta understand, it probably is most likely only available digitally, but I could be wrong, because it's, like I said, made by like 11 people. A lot of indie devs can't really afford to make physical copies. The distribution, and then them getting a cut. Another Kraz treasure, physical. Is it on physical? It might be. No, it's not. It's $30. Brand new. And they said they're working on doing a physical version now. But it's not out yet. Like I said, this is made by like 11 people max on an extremely tiny budget. So I kind of understand that there's not a physical copy of this. Now that you mention it, I can think of something. You can lick my freaking ventral fins. Stop bothering me. Did that shark just tell me to suck his dick? The Shallows. I also love the soundtrack in this game. And some of the parts of this game are downright fucking hilarious. Like, laugh out loud funny. See, like, there's all this pollution in the water and shit. Plastic flip-flops. So this game is like funny, but at the same time, it's got like an undercurrent of dark humor, talking about what we've done to the ocean and how they're having to adapt. But it's not preachy with it. Because I wouldn't play something like that that's preachy. Oh, and yeah, there's these things right here. And when you hit them, they're popsicles, the joke end comes up. When does the combat music start playing? When you see an enemy. Like shit like that, man, is hilarious. Why did the crab cross the road? He's a tax fugitive. And they have a bunch of fake marketing. They wanted to have stuff that looked real, like real trash, but they couldn't afford the rights. So they had to make up fake shit, and their fake advertisement is so funny it had me almost pissing myself. And I think you're gonna find it funny too. Like it is peak fucking parody. The combat does get a lot better right now, just I don't have any moves because I'm at the start of the game. You get more moves, you get like a grappling hook. See? A Durashell. Like, just shit like that, man, I find fucking hilarious. Like, the first real boss battle of this game is fucking hilarious. But you'll see. You'll see really soon. But I love it a lot. Like, this game is one of the funniest games I've played, honestly, in a while. Oh shit, another popsicle. Oh yeah, and you kind of have to understand lobsters a little bit to get this. Why did lobster blush? He pissed himself because when they pee, they turn bright red. A lot of people don't know that though, so. Now you have to go get you have to go get your first shell. And a big ass misunderstanding happens. It's fucking hilarious. This game also has a storytelling that's much more upfront. Some people like the story in Souls games being buried and having to piece it together. Other people hate it. So this game has an in-your-face kind of story, so I can see a lot of people being attracted to that. It just depends. I do, in some ways, like the story that you have to piece together, because it really encourages discussion, and it allows you to engage with the story as much or as little as you want to. You're not forced into cutscenes or anything like that. You engage with the story exactly as much as you think you should. Yeah, I still think that's wild, dude. That Hell Pie is literally being